Welcome back to a special edition of What's on Tap presented by Athletic Brewing. Guys, starting the season 4-0, give me a recap of how we got here, Connor.
Yeah, it's been a great start. I think it starts with this guy and our defense, and Trevor Baptiste, the best face-off guy in the world. So he gives our offense a lot of opportunities, and luckily we've been able to cash in so far.
Big thing for me is all training camp, every game. We talk about hard work. Every game's going to be different. We show up every day with a lunch pail and a hard hat, ready to work.
What's been the mindset of this team week over week coming out of a grueling training camp in Albany, been on the road? You guys were the first team to experiment what it was like having a homestand and playing back-to-back games. Can you talk about the potential challenges that the team encountered in going back-to-back for opening weekend, and then any other things that you had to overcome to get to where we are now, remaining perfect?
Definitely. I think training camp, there's a long 6 days, 2 days of games back-to-back is hard, but it was a real gut check for our team and showed our identity, which is resilience.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to say, unfortunately, I wasn't at the whole training camp, but just hearing the guys and relying on that hard work, that's kind of been our buy-in so far, and where we're getting a lot of our confidence from. So I think that's helping us have the confidence to come out here and win.
Hey, Timmy, today, playing against the Redwoods, your old team, I know what the answer is, right? You're playing on a new team, you let it go. But seeing some of your old teammates, it certainly brings something back. You played great today, 16 saves. Let's talk a little bit about your rhythm. You're calm, you're sitting back, you're reading things, you're getting your rhythm back of that Tim Tourtner. You were sitting behind Jack Kelly. Sometimes that's an issue of being the backup and then getting it. Now you're starting getting into a flow. Just talk to maybe some of these young fans that are goalies about getting in that rhythm. Sometimes you got to sit back, and when it's your turn, now you're playing in front of a defense that you're really enjoying, and you can see the trust down there.
Definitely. I think it just comes with always being prepared, no matter what, if you're the starter or backup, and just being ready to go. I think with a young defense, I can really bring a lot of communication and help lead those guys, but I have all the faith in the world. I want to shout out Sevens, Gavin Adler. We switched the matchup to him on Ryder Garnsey and shut him down the rest of the game. That man has been dominant all year.
Connor, great job coming into the league. Today, 4 and 3. You had 2 assists to Jeff Teat, 1 to your buddy Dixie. And I just want you to talk a little bit about letting the game come to you, because you don't turn the ball over. You've got good tempo, you got good poise. There's not a whole lot of turnovers going in your direction. But talk about the talking without speaking that's going on out there with Dixon playing off the ball, Jeff Teat playing without the ball. When that happens on an offense, things start to go smooth, right? People are starting to move without it. And again, you're speaking without using words out there.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's been so fun to play with really our whole offense, but, especially Jeff and Xander. Just the instant chemistry that we've had has been awesome. Obviously, I have it with Xander, but, Jeff is the smartest player in the league. So, he's the easiest guy to play with. And, I think the thing that's slept on about Jeff and Xander is you see them cutting to score goals, but also just the movement and the headache they are for defenses when they're not scoring goals and freeing other people up. So, those are 2 of the best players in the league, but also 2 of the most unselfish.
Well, when these little guys and girls watching you play, your head is always up, your hands are always free, and you're always looking to make your teammates better. And you can see it in your game, these first couple of games.
What are you guys going to do during the bye week?
I'm heading to Colorado. Vail for 5 days, Denver for the 2, shout out South Star.
Yeah, I was going to say, quick stop in Utah, going to Lynchburg next Monday, and then, spending some time at home.
Lovely. So it really has been go, go, go for you in particular.
Yeah, these past 3 weeks since our season ended has been crazy and hectic. So get some time at home for a week or 2 is going to be very nice.
Awesome. Frank, you got anything to ask these guys? Frank has Frank, you declared your fandom for Atlas at the championship series. What's it been like watching this team unfold from that event?
Well, they've come out like gangbusters. Today they showed that they could battle back down 5-1, and they just dominated the game the rest of the way. I mean, coming out of the second half, they just came out just like with fire. Their head was on fire. They're up 6 goals, and that was it. That's how they changed the whole game. And we got the rookie here who's just dominating. He's dominating, and so What are you going to do to continue this momentum after the bye week?
I think it starts with our message pregame. Go to work, all right? And these games are won in between the week, and I think our guys are taking it serious, really working hard, working on their craft, and it shows on the field.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think the fun thing is, you know, we're still just coming together. We're only 3 or 4 weeks into this thing, and, you know, we still got time to get even better and get more chemistry, so it's been a lot of fun.
Hey, Frank, last year, I mean, you were a fan, but not as much as this year. You think you're the difference in the Atlas this year?
Could be. I mean, this is the first time I'm really getting a good look at this. The league is growing, and it's good to have a New York team that's actually winning for a change.
Yeah, are we going to break the Fleming curse? Or are Atlas going to get a championship with you on the sideline, Frank?
That would be nice. That would be nice. It's been too long.
Great. So one of my favorite parts of this segment is where we look ahead to next week and then we cheers to something that we're happy about. You guys have a lot of things to cheers for, but first the look ahead. You guys are going to take on the Whip Snakes in Minneapolis. What challenge do the Whips present to you guys, Trout, that you're going to focus on a little bit in the bye week?
Yeah, I think we played them the second game in Albany. Their attack is very good with Zed, Rambo, and TJ, and we got to win those matchups with our close D, and that usually sets the tone.
Yeah, I mean, I think defensively they have that Maryland DNA, and you know, Maryland's always had good defenses, and now you just have the best defenders from each of those teams all together. So you know, that's a big challenge.
I'm excited for you guys to enjoy the bye week. I know I'm going to enjoy mine as well. We're gonna wrap up with what we're cheersing to. Shelly or Tourtner, who's going to lead us in the cheers?
Shelly's got it.
All right, I'll cheers to the bye week.
Cheers to the bye week. And cheers to Philly. Thank you guys for being a great homecoming city for us.
Cheers to 4-0. You got it.